Now let's get acquainted with the Amazon Cloud Service and how to work with it. The process is organized in a similar way, but there will be two differences. The first is that we do not use HTTP calls, but use the Bottle library. The second difference is that in Yandex Cloud the ports of virtual machines are open by default. But in Amazon Cloud it will be necessary to create so-called group policies and open the ports that your application will use. And the rest of the algorithm's actions are similar to those that we have already implemented in ordering virtual machines in Yandex Cloud. So, we use special access keys. You can read more about them in the specified link. Next, we create a private key on a local machine and transfer the public key to the Amazon Cloud service. Then we create group security policies, order virtual machines, and save their IP addresses to the host ini file. Now let's take a closer look at how the playbook is structured. Here we see the previously familiar catalogs. The instances file also contains a description of the resources that will be allocated to the virtual machines. Below is some useful information about pricing. Also, please note that Amazon has the opportunity to use the service for free under certain conditions. We also see variables by the name of which we can understand what they mean. We also have a subnet, the ID of virtual machine image, as well as a file that contains tasks that will be performed sequentially. First, keys are created. Then security policies, for example, we see that the port 3000 will be opened for Grafana. Then virtual machines are created in a loop, and after that the host ini file is updated with public IP addresses. Now it remains only to launch the playbook. To do this, go to the corresponding directory and export the access keys. That's it, the playbook is ready to launch. All the steps of the playbook are being executed. It remains to wait for the end. Execution of the playbook was completed successfully. The host ini file has been updated. Now it remains to make sure that the machines were really created. To do this, go to the special dashboard in the browser. Yes, we see 3 machines, one of which is still being initialized. And we also see that the key was successfully transferred and group security policies were created. For example, this policy specifies by which ports it is possible to access eShop application. That's it.